Okay, I just got my new glass for my, it's a 2019 S550. So we're replacing the cab glass that I broke. And there's the new glass. So we're going to take off one part at a time and transfer it to the new glass. Right now we got broken glass in the latch behind the windshield wiper there, and the two hinge sides there. So let's get this up here, start taking it apart. Looks like we got about a 10 millimeter here. Maybe. So the latch, that's probably smaller than 10. Oh, 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Oh, I guess we got to do it all at once because the glass has got to go in the hole. So I'll lay these on the floor the way I took them off. I took a bunch of pictures already. Doesn't hurt to have too many pictures, that's for sure. So we're gonna lay them on the floor just the way we took them off of here. So that okay, we got a plug, a wiring harness here. Let's get that undone. Get a small flathead in there, pry that up, maybe, or push that down. Yeah, push that down. Okay, so this has got what's holding that in? Little plastic snap-in thing we're gonna probably break here. Sure be nice if I knew how that came off without breaking it. Great, now everything's falling out. Okay, so that went like that. And that snapped in there. And I had this behind there. Wow. Okay, so there's these two black things that fell out of these holes that the screws go through, or the bolts. And the handle fell out. So this thing, you got to remember which way it goes on there. So we could take this and transfer it to the glass right now, which is that far side over there. Better put some gloves on. This looks serious. Okay, what side did this come off of? Not sure. Alright, so back to these guys. We got our two bolts that held that on. And that was through there like that. And then this little black thing snapped. Into something. Okay, and that latch I don't think has moved, so we want to make sure it's just like that when we put it back together. Pointing down. And that goes through that square hole right there. Okay, so if we re-examine this, I already forgot where this goes. Does it go there or does it go right on there? see, we are on the outside of the cab right now, so this goes here. And the latch. I'm gonna have to look at my picture already. Okay, so there's our picture of the outside. So that rubber gasket goes on the outside between the handle and the glass, just like so. Here we are back again. Now I gotta edit anyway, so maybe I'll chop out some of that. Okay, so that is a 7/16. Might as well just take that off again. Or not. So do not take these bolts out of these orange things. Leave them in that pin, because that's a quick connect deal. Okay, and then just push up and lock that baby in. Alright, now that we know how that's done, put our bolts back in. Did we have bushings in there? No. Seems like we should have something around these bolts. I don't think there was. I think you want to leave this loose until you get those in there. Oh, I did that backwards. Finished side goes Oh, that is the outside. So we want our Allen wrenches out by the windshield wiper. And that was a 7, I think. 7/16, and I forget the size of this Allen wrench, but let's get that socket. Is that not a 7? What was that? That was a 12 millimeter. I think this is all SAE. So that would be a 1/2 inch then. Let's not tighten everything completely. Okay, we can't get that in there, so we'll go with a wrench. 1/2 inch wrench. Where's that? Right here. Looks like we might get this back together. Okay, not too tight. Then we'll snap this orange thing back up. Push it up and turn it, and there's a little wedge that it goes up there and grabs it with the spring. Now that we've done one, we got another one to do, and we have something to look at. Let's get the camera in on this. Well, I'm charging now, so. That thing. I don't want to move it too much because now we are experts, so we know we don't need to take this bolt out to do this job. So we're going to tighten that up quick here with a 7. Sixteenths. Do not take this bolt out. This is a quick connect deal. Did I put that in right? I don't know. Yeah, I did, because that nut is being held by that thing right there. Okay, that's done. And that's a lock nut, so you don't have to really tighten it. Okay, and then we don't need to take this cap out either. That just pulls right out of there. This goes rubber side down. Oh my God. We do have to take that thing out of there. And that's why, because it doesn't fit through here. My God. Oh. I hope I got that plastic bushing in the windshield. I think I put it in on that last one. There's a little plastic bushing that goes where you're going through the windshield right there. Alright, now, do we really need to take this apart? Apparently so, because that's got to go onto the windshield, and then we got to drop that through. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so 7/16. So let's take this apart again. Oh, that's the one that's stripped, so I need a channel locks. That is the wrong size nut for that. Okay, is that going to fall out when I pull that? Probably. Okay, so that goes on there first. Put your little plastic bushing down in that hole underneath this thing. So that plastic bushing goes right there so you don't wreck the glass with the pin. Drop that down. The bushing fits up in this hole on this rubber right here. Okay, now this thing goes just like that. We got to pull this cap. Right here. This cap comes out. Well, do we really need to pull that cap? Probably not. Because that's what's on the back side, and then you got that angled portion in there. I don't know if you can see that, but the one side's got a little angle that this T rides up on. And that's what locks it in. It rides up and it snaps in. So we're going to drop that. What do we do? We drop that in there. Is that already in there? Well, that was the whole point. This T won't fit through there. And then that goes on there like that. Oh, we're missing this piece, which goes here. And that piece goes there. Okay, then we got to get our pin. The spring goes like that. And then remember, this points in when we put it on. So you're going to line up your bolt hole in the pin. Okay, so that goes like that. And then that goes in there. And the spacers. Well, we got that little plug that held on that wiring harness. I don't really know the extent of that or how it goes back on, but we'll figure it out. Okay, it just snaps into the hole. So that thing just snaps in to that little hole there, holding it through the through something. We'll figure it out later. I'm just going to put that in there right now so I don't lose it. And okay, so that's up and that's up. So we've got these spacers that go here, and then this obviously goes up. the latch. I'll put the bolts through there so I don't lose them or forget. Because it looks like we're going to have a lot of time pulling broken glass off of here. Okay, that's how that guy looks when he got her off. And that goes right through that hole with your rubber thing on the outside. And that latch points down. Actually, this is the inside right here, isn't it? Yeah, this is the inside of the cab. So that goes on there like that. Just gonna set that down right there so we don't forget where it goes. The big thing is, this is the inside of the cab with the windshield wiper here. The switch. Now, I'm going to pull this. Okay, so this end here goes on the windshield, and the one with the shock absorber goes on the cab over there. Does it matter? I don't know. That's how it was. And I don't think I've ever taken it off the windshield. Okay, we need gloves. Okay, so I can see the way that rubber was on there. You can see the pattern on there of how that rubber went against there. So the one with the rectangle holes in it goes up against this thing here. And there are no rectangle holes on this, so, well, yeah, that same pattern. It's kind of right here. So this is the outside of the cab, and that rubber goes in between there like that. That's how that goes. This is the finished side here, the rounded edge, and then that pattern you can see on there, which we saw on the glass right here. Oh, we got another piece of rubber right here. Goes on the outs. Oh, it's a piece of plastic. This is Ed. Good. Replacing a windshield on the Bobcat. What? No, I was pulling somebody with a chain from the wrong area and tweaked it, and here I am. Okay, so we got this little plastic thing. This side goes to the outside, and that goes against the frame. It's about a 1/4 inch. Safety glass. Safety glass. That exploded in my face. Okay, bye. Alright, so that goes right there. Just gonna put that down there. Okay, now we got that all cleaned up. We're gonna do this, which is the next easiest part. So you need an Allen wrench set. See if I can get lucky again. I'm assuming it's going to be a metric. Looks like about a 4mm. Let's check it out. That looks too small. 4.5. That's too. I know 5 is too big, so it's actually not metric. Looks like a 3/16, 5/32, 3/16. Well, 3/16 is a winner. Okay, now it's gonna fall apart. Okay, that's spinning down below, so that's not a 10mm. It's probably 12. Which means it's not metric. Or it's a 13mm, maybe a 1/2 inch. Figure if that's not metric, this is probably a 1/2 inch, which it is. at this moment. But that's why this bolt through the orange thing needs to come out, because it's got to drop in from this side. Now we got the hinge. This needs to drop in there. Probably gotta bolt that together first, huh? I just did it, but I don't remember. It's funny that there's nothing that goes around these. Seems like a spot something could happen to the glass. Okay, that's a 12. No, half inch. Half inch. I just did it, but I can't remember what order I did it in, and it's a complete nightmare. Not move easy. Okay, so that bushing is around this. I know we want that there when we go to lock it in. And there it is. Okay, all we got left is the windshield wiper and the latch. Just throw that latch on. Not look like it's lining up very well. Okay. Now, here's our latch. Goes on just like that. This rubber thing on the outside. Oh, it goes on like that. This is the top down here. This is Ed. Where do you think I am? Yeah, I'm in the barn. Yep. Probably another hour. Okay, now we don't want to forget about these bushings right here that go through the windshield. And this frame must be bent, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and tweak it back. There, yeah, it bends really easy, so. Looks pretty good right there. I should have this flipped over though, because the bolts go in from the other side. Well, maybe not. I might be all right. Except those plastic bushings are gonna fall out. This doesn't look like it's long enough to reach through there. I sure hope this goes on the outside. It has to, yeah. There's the circle. You can see the circle there from the windshield glass right there. Actually, I took a picture, and I know I looked at it, so. What do we got back here? Just metal. So this latch, the metal latch, goes right up against the metal of the frame on the other side. Damn it. Dropped the bushing and she's rolling down the hill. Oh my God. Alright, so that goes just like that. And I assume the latch goes up so you can open the door. Yep, should have flipped this over. Let's flip her over. That's gonna have to, I'm gonna have to hold that up while I put them bushings in from the other side. Now, this frame is just not perfect. Okay, bushings. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. This frame is tweaked. So I'm going to put this bushing in right here to hold it. And put the latch on. And drop the bolt through it. I better get a wrench ready. That's a 10mm socket, I thought. cross-threaded. Come on, baby. That don't seem right at all. Oh, that thing just stops that. Okay. I'm afraid to go too tight on any of these. Okay, and then we got this little guy. Oh, shit. That's a problem. That little plug needs to go on the back side of this. Oh my God. Do not forget to put this little plug in on the back side of your frame right here to hold the windshield connection. After all that, getting that lined up, I gotta pull that apart now because that baby goes between the windshield and the frame. Son of a gun. Alright, I'll do it. You're supposed to put that on the frame. That should have never, well, it had to come off because we unbolted it and it would have been hanging there the whole time. But, alright. I know when I've been had. Damn. Just when you think you're getting somewhere, you gotta pull it apart. Oh, I forgot another piece. Where's this go? That's part of the latch assembly. So that goes somewhere in here. Oh, that goes in the glass, actually. That goes right in the glass on the other side. Or right below here. Yeah, on the other side, right inside the glass. So, not all for nothing. That's why I was having such a hard time getting it lined up. Because that is what lines it up for us. How'd I just leave that laying on the floor over there? Oh, baby. Do not want to drop that and smash the glass. Okay, so we'll leave that. Oh, that bushing's gonna fall out anyway. So this piece goes on the back side. Can't remember which side goes out. I don't think it matters. So that goes right there. Right up underneath this hole. Now we just gotta get this little plug in there. Oh, jeez. Oh, come here, you baby. So I'm just gonna shove that in there with a little screwdriver. Oh God, I can't even see. I'm gonna have to stand this up to do this. Oh my God. Just like a Lennox furnace. Can't work on them. Oh my God. Don't know how to do this. But boy, if a guy took this all apart and didn't have a map, seems like it'd be a problem. Okay. Now we got a spring underneath that, so set that spring on there. Yank this guy out, clean the glass up, and put that all back together like that so you don't forget. Something fell out of there. What was it? It was the nut. Oh, that was my nut that goes right here. So don't forget how that goes. Oh, there goes my bolt. Okay, well, at least I got another one to look at right up there. Holy smokes, where'd that come from? Okay, that whole assembly just fell apart. So that's what we were looking at. Oh my God, we got a plastic washer in there. And that goes on there. Holy smokes. There's a lot of crap here. Okay, so, oh, okay, so we really didn't need to take that all apart because that spins and falls through there. There's the lock thing I was looking at from the other side. So all we would have had to do is loosen it a little bit and spin that, and that would pop right out. Okay, that's all cleaned up. Now we're gonna have to look at that other side, the other hinge, to figure out what we took apart. So if that goes in there and drops in, so we really didn't need to pull that all apart, because that, once we loosen that, well, yeah, we did actually. So that sets into, drops into those little things in there. And that comes from the opposite side of this. And the glass goes right up against. There's our bolt. So if we look at this, we've got, this is very complicated. That's how that goes. This guy comes in here. The glass goes right here, right against that. So there must be a hole in the glass that goes right over that. And then we got this thing that drops in here. Okay. Not sure if we had to take all that apart or not, but okay, so that's what's going on right there. Boy, if I didn't have this one to look at, I think I'd be in trouble. Anyway. There's our cap that was in there. And again, now that we know what's in there, well, that won't fall out. Not with this on there. But with this off, that will drop right out of there, like so. Okay, now we got this. Okay, so we're back to that. And then the glass. And then our frame. And then this guy with the spring that goes up against the frame. Now, where did this come from? That goes around the pin. So this thing must go around the pin and drop in that hole there. I don't know if that's right. It doesn't seem tight enough. Anyway, I'm going to put it there for now. And this points down and fits in the spring. And then our bolt goes through there. We'll have to keep an eye on that little black spacer when we take this apart. See if I got it in the right spot. Okay, So that nut just drops in there, and that's your wrench when you're putting it back together. This looks pretty good, similar to that one. And then the only other thing is the 2 bolts. Which are right here. Finished Allen side goes out where the wipers are. We'll just put them in there so we got a map when we take one of them apart. This looks pretty good. The hard part's going to be remembering, so without looking at pictures, to remember, okay, that points down, so you can clip it in. So that should be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, we're going to set that on the ground and do the next one. Points down. This is a complete nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. If I could do it over again, I would have dropped the windshield off at Bobcat and have them do it. But I'm this far into it, so that's rubber right there. Probably want to make sure you got all the little things off of there so you don't push it against the glass. Okay, let's try and see where that little bushing, that thing has to be going right there. Is there a way to, this must be an unlatch, there we go. So you just turn that, and it should fall right out of there. Should have figured that out before. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to stand her up. What I really need is to lay it down and get underneath it, so it drops in there. This is way too hard to do. I need to put a spacer in there so I can push it. That thing should have been in the frame before right when I put the windshield on here, that should have been in that hole, that little thing that holds the windshield wiper deal. It's almost impossible to get in there at this point. And we're putting pressure on the glass. Unless I could get it stuck on this screwdriver somehow and drop it in there. I don't even know where it went. I need a flashlight. I don't think it fell out, but there it is. You know what? Maybe like a wrench. There we go. Great, dead battery. Well, that's no good. That's why I don't like batteries. forgot to put this little clip in. It should have went in before the windshield went on the frame.
Are you filming right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I almost got it. Oh my God.
You want me to manipulate that in there for you? You're doing it up in a bucket on a Bobcat. I like it. A C-clip? Or a goofy clip? Custom-made wacky one.
Unbelievable. I got it.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I've never touched those before. What was that just fell? Pry this off and look in there. Okay, that should pull right off. I don't know why it's not. Oh, because it's hidden that. You really make it so you have to take that apart? Okay, well, I don't know if we gotta take that bolt out right there or not, but let's get these other two guys out. Okay, look at that. That thing turns. Well, I'm an idiot. I could have got a socket on there. If you even have to take that out. Those point up and the hinge points down when it's back together. Okay, so that's the whole point of this turning. Because now this will pull off. Maybe. Okay, yeah. But you still got this safety pin in there. So it's still not gonna come apart until Okay, and yeah, there's that little plastic bushing that we didn't know. Well, we assumed it went in there. So we still have to take this apart or pop this pin out of here to get that out of there. And I'm not a big fan of taking those pins apart, but that would save from having to take this apart. Not happening. So let's what size was that? 7/16. It's not a 7/16. It's probably a 10. No. Okay, so it's not a 7 and 10 is too small. 3/8. 3/8 is way too small. It's got to be a 9mm, which I don't have. 8 is too small. Are we sure it's not a 10? I had the 10 on there, it was spinning. What is that? That's a 10. No, 10's too small. What was it? Yeah, we had 7/16 somewhere. I put it away. Okay, 7/16. Oh, the other end is spinning. Nightmare. Nightmare. So we need a backer on this, because this ain't holding it. I thought it was a wrench, but it was this. Okay, so where did that bolt go? There she is. Okay, I got that plastic thing on there. All right, we got that, and then the cap. Okay, so the hinges point down, the orange things point up. We got our hinges laid out the way we took them off, and we got our latch laid out over here, and I'm gonna clean this up on this end. I feel like I should have taken these wipers off. The glass goes, I don't know how that wiper comes off. All right, let's clean this up. Okay, gotta have gloves on. This is a bunch of small pieces of glass are stuck to this rubber right here that the windshield goes against. So we got the door latch cleaned up, the hinges cleaned up. Now we got only one more area the glass goes through, which is the windshield wipers, which the video I watched told me.
Oh, you're okay. Celebration. I broke my neck. There goes the camera. I think we
Do not forget to put that clip in. That
What?
little plastic thing that holds the windshield wiper.
Good
Now
safety
let's
tip.
snap that on. Oh,
Oops.
immediately. Snap that on there. What did I just drop now?
There's another clip. How many clips total?
It's amazing. I mean, without the pictures and stuff, the guy would never get this back together.
There's a clip on the floor.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I want to apologize for even thinking that was funny.
Okay, I'm gonna snap this on right now.
I knocked on wood.
Okay. And then once we tighten that windshield, yeah, you don't want to be dinging that thing against the windshield, that's for sure.
Oh, where your foot goes, yeah.
I can't remember. Do I have to have it upside down? Maybe I should put this on afterwards.
Is that just a latch?
Dangerous having that metal dangling like that. Let's pull that off of there. You just pull that off.
Yeah, put it on later. Let's go for a fitting.
What's that?
God, that
Oh,
just
one of them
sounds so
bushings.
dangerous.
What?
I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of potential for tempered glass problems.
Yeah, you don't know how tight to tighten these bolts or anything.
Oh, I've lived it. I've had a nightmare.
I mean, you're just afraid.
Don't try and cut that.
Yeah, and this frame is bent so bad.
Oh, is it?
Well, I don't know that it's bent.
Or you're gonna straighten it out right now when you tighten. Oh, there you go. You just did something.
Put this bushing in there. I already did this once. I took it all apart to put that little plastic thing in there. I was putting in when you came.
You don't want to miss any rubber grommets.
Oh, and I forgot to put this in before.
What's that? Is that plastic or rubber?
That keeps the glass from breaking. Put that in right there.
Good safety tip. Yeah. Okay. Better zoom it in on that particular unit.
Yeah, we should zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in on that grommet or that
Can't
thing
zoom
that keeps
in.
the glass
Really.
from breaking.
I'm afraid to touch anything.
So
We're already another 50 minutes into this? After my battery died?
Oh, you had to recharge too?
I had the charger on my phone when I should have had it on the camera, and now I gotta edit this thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this goes like that. Oh, don't forget to put that in. That
Another
goes
one?
there.
Oh, this, okay, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go around and make sure there ain't nothing laying around.
Okay, we got
You don't-
that bushing.
You don't mind if I trip on that camera cable, do you?
And then we got this. Goes up.
So you're charging right now, too, okay.
Oh, and this was hard to get straight to begin with, so.
I want to feel this light switch cover up here. I need to go all three of them.
Okay, I think I got it. Don't bang that on that. You have problems.
You notice I'm standing back here because I don't want to get blamed for nothing. This is a piece of floor tile. Oh, it's a piece of metal.
Okay, 10 millimeter.
How come it's so clean and organized up here? This is
10 millimeter right there.
your guys have been spending some quality time up here.
Cross threaded. We know about that.
What? Don't be doing that. Is this the final assemblage right now? You looks like you're getting pretty damn
We gotta get the wipers on.
Oh, okay, okay. You got a new wiper blade for it? No, you don't need one. Unless it got shattered. There we go. Oh. Come on. There you go. She snugged up. Alright. Twist her into position. You gotta probably loosen her up a little bit.
I don't know. Loosen that up.
Just
some.
a hair. There you go. I'll swing her in. Oh, you already put a giant bracket on there. What that? What's that?
Oh, get that bushing in there first. And then swing,
Oh no!
swing this
That damn
around.
bushing.
Okay. Starting to look like something.
Oh, you got a giant rubber grommet back there.
Oh, that thing ain't lined up.
Oh, loosen that other one up a little bit again. That'll wiggle right in.
That's not even close.
Oh, really? Jesus. So they sent you the wrong window. No, I'm just, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just take your drill and remelt that hole a little bit. Did that just pop in? That's gotta be a good feeling.
If I had this to do over again, I would have brought the frame to Bobcat.
I bet you would,
Well, I might do one now that I know how to do it.
yeah, well, and
All right. so we
you'd be
got
able to
that
watch
there.
the YouTube video.
Okay, now,
Not that there is one
yeah, one that's
that you just made.
real.
Yeah.
Snap that in there.
Yeah.
Well, let's wait until we cinch this up. Wait. If we
Put the-
cinch that up, that won't move. So you got to get this started first.
I bet. Probably even have to loosen.
Because that frame is going to
What is
smash
it
that little
connecting
thing
to?
against that bushing.
What is that connecting to?
Well, yeah, you'd want to know, wouldn't you? You should watch the video.
I'm going to. It almost seems like an adhesive or something. Easy. You got all the rubber grommets in place? Oh, I don't even know. Well, you've already done it over here, so you know what you're doing.
Done what?
Cinched up a bracket or two.
There you go. The latch works perfectly.
Yeah.
Looks
like it's brand new. What clips in here?
nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, something has to. Or it's already clipped in or something. I don't know. And this has got to hook to something too, doesn't it? What's that for again, Eddie? I forgot.
Yeah,
You would like to know, watch the video, buddy. Ooh, nice. Perfect length. Oh, you got to stand back and just be proud of your achievement at this point. Wish you had a chair. Whoa, what are you doing now? Holy cow.
Should we tighten the rest of them both?
Yeah, let me get this thing out of here. Let me just take a little bit closer look at your operation here. Looks like you're almost ready for installation. Are you gonna put it in, or yeah? You better check. You better do a dry fitting. Is there air conditioning in that unit, Eddie? Do you have AC?
No.
Oh no, I thought you did.
Half inch.
You got a fan though. Okay. Boy, why is there freaking clean around here? Holy shit.
Okay, those are spinning. Because you get the Allen on the other side. That one's going a little bit. You don't want to tighten this stuff too much. Okay, windshield wiper.
Oh. No, don't even tell me. It doesn't go through there, does it?
Maybe I'll tighten this a little more.
Anything go through here, Eddie?
Yeah. The washer fluid. I don't know where the hose is.
Oh, that's where the hose goes through there? Okay. Loctite? Well, that was, oh, there you go. You just deep ball on that fish. Let it kind of get off that extension a little bit.
If I remember right, these weren't really that tight.
Well, yeah, you probably don't want
Somebody
to.
was afraid to tighten them.
Oh, I bet. I know. I'm afraid to even look. I think it's the same flashlight where you plug it in and charge it, is it?
No.
Whatever happened to that one?
I got many of them. The one I was using just went dead. I had to go plug it in. That's
Oh.
why I don't want to use them anymore.
Oh, Jesus. Tripod.
Okay.
Can we move that?
Here we are.
Okay. There you go.
How does that go?
Just like that. This is the way you got it right there, I bet. Then she flops down. Just like on a car. A little jiggle wiggle. Can you jiggle with it? Oh, no, you gotta put them both on at the same time, right? Oh, okay.
I can't remember. Well, that goes
So you go on the other side of that.
right on the edge of the frame. That was one of the hard parts. And the other hard part, he said, was something about that latch. He said this little thing was spun upside down, he said. So I think this is how it was when I took it apart. Yeah, because when you push that, I'm not sure how that even works. That might be a problem. Anyway, we're working on the wipers. I assume we gotta pull this plate off right here. I hope, because that's what I'm going after here. Maybe 9/16, probably a 9/16. Yep. Oh shit. That does not feel right. Feels like I'm tightening it. Okay, so I'm thinking these must just unscrew somehow. Let's get some light on the subject. Ah, there we go. Pull that cap off. Another cap here, or just a nut? I think this whole thing, oh my God, this looks like a nightmare. Okay, so we got the wiper cap I just pulled off of there. Boom. Let's see what we got here. That's about a half or so. Let's tighten these guys. I don't know what the heck these are that I was just messing with. Those must be nuts on the other side that are spinning. It feels tight both ways. All right. Let's go with 11/16. Looks pretty good. Throw my tools back that I got them. What do we got? 7/16. 10mm, ½ inch. Sorry, just hit fast forward. 9/16. Okay, so this one was 11/16, we said. And we want the wiper, when we put it back on, to be aligned just like that. So it's touching, just overlapping that rubber by about a ½ inch right there. I mean, somewhere in there. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna put that down here. And we gotta get this off. I don't know what size, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna go with a crescent. Okay, that should lift right off. Maybe. Yeah. I'm sure there's a gear there, like a spindle thing, so you don't want to damage that. Something is locking. Oh, is it square? I don't know. Okay, then we got another nut there, and this must be a nut of some sort. So yeah, we got the spindle gears in there that have to be lined up properly when you put that back on. That's a bigger wrench than I got in that little kit, so I'm going to get a bigger crescent. Okay, so the glass just goes right on this piece of rubber right here. I would think this is going to be our first point that we secure to the glass. What's that? 9/16 maybe? No. 1/2 inch. Yeah. We got a plastic bushing in there and a plastic bushing in there. There's a big end of the plastic bushing that goes down over that. Put that right there. And the little plastic bushing has also got a big end that goes down and sits in this rubber. Nope, sits right against that. And get this cleaned up. There's rubber on this piece. And that goes down like so. Okay, that went on top of that. And that went there, I think. Okay, flat part goes this went just like that, and then we had the big thing goes there. That's gonna go right inside the windshield, I bet. And this thing goes here, and this thing goes against the glass with a little piece of rubber right there, like that. So you got your rubber. I don't know, you guys just watched it. I can't remember. I assume that's how it went. And then you got this little guy, which I forgot how that goes too. Alright, so the long end must go down. It's got to, because it doesn't even reach right here. So that long end of this guy goes down into there. Let's get the windshield in here. Get all our tools out of here. We should clean this glass up. Fast forward.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go.
Like that.
Nice. Sweet.
Yeah, that thing was right on the edge of the frame, right?
Now, if you straightened it out, I bet
Right-
you'd fit perfect.
right
If you straighten
there.
that blade out. See how if you slide the bottom of the blade. Oh, there you got it. Never mind. Nice. You gotta be happy about that. There's no way you're gonna cross thread that nut. I'll tell you what, that's every they all should be like that. Where's that giant rubber grommet go? In between here?
Yeah, down there.
Oh, whoops. Keep some moisture off of it there. Yeah. Well, these things, where's this thing go?
That's last.
That's the last one. Oh, that goes up here. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Sweet bejesus.
Did I tighten those?
Tighten what? Oh, good question. I'd probably,
I
hold
think I
on.
did.
They're finger tight.
What?
They're finger tight.
Oh, I see it. I stopped. This was the first nut I did. That's why I stopped.
That one seems
Okay,
tight.
see now that thing starts spinning when it gets too tight. The
Well, that's
whole,
good though. That's the
the
kind
whole
of
nut spins.
safety tip. You're probably good right there. Probably good.
What's that? 9/16? Half inch?
Probably a half incher. Nice.
Oh, I heard something crack.
What? Don't even talk. It's just making it's just not, oh my god, look at that little rubber grommet right there.
I heard something.
I think it was just right here, Eddie. It separated a little bit right there. See at the end of my finger?
Oh, I didn't like it. Whatever
Well,
it
at
was.
least it was rubber, it wasn't glass.
That's not right.
There's nothing that goes under here. Okay.
I hope not. You see any more parts on the floor? I had them all laid out. That's what happened last time, and then I had to go take everything apart.
Okay, you're. Oh, hold on a second.
That's not right.
Eddie, what's that over there? Is that ain't nothing up way over there at the end of your.
That's dirt.
Okay, thank God. Yeah, I think this is rolled down.
It's funny, there's nothing to tell you where to go here.
There it is.
If I hadn't have made
Does
a
that
point,
doesn't that go down further? No. Okay.
if I hadn't
Sorry, I
made
touched
a
that.
point to look at that. Right there, that's it. That might be a little too far over.
I think touching nothing. I think you're doing good. Oh, I see where that thing
I
goes now.
think that's a little too far over.
Can you adjust that somehow?
Yeah,
How?
pick it up.
And do what? Oh, move it over? I think you're in a perfect spot. I mean, if you tried doing anything like that, I'm pretty sure you'd need more wiggle room.
That's too far. Okay, so if we remember at the beginning of the video, that, oh, it's way too far. That should be right on the inside of the frame.
Now, when you do your editing, make sure that you tell them, no, this is exactly, you can't be too indecisive. They'll think that you don't know what you're doing. Where we know that you're a true professional.
Right there. That's where you want that. It's lined up right there.
You need a new blade on your electric chainsaw? I seen you had a new one. Or is that a new one? Or...
Well, it's a brand new blade, but he cut that whole pile of wood, so.
With the electric chainsaw?
Yeah.
Oh, was it loud? I bet you it was quiet. I didn't even know you were doing it, but compared to the little gas one was working good though, right?
He never touched it.
Oh, you never did anything with it after that? You'll like it. It was running really good. Oh, so the first thing I do when I go up to Jolene and Fox News' house is I said, let's start that scooter up, because they hadn't started the scooter up since last time I was there. So I got it dialed in where it's just idling perfect. Oh, now I can drive it to school. So she said she's going to drive it to school, but I bet you I'll come up there in about a year and that still hasn't moved. I think they're afraid of it or something.
What scooter?
They got one very similar to the one downstairs, except they bought theirs in a little bit better condition.
Okay, that's tight. That's tight. Last thing is this clip right here. Done deal. I don't really want to put it on the machine because it's too heavy and I'm old, so.
What's that, Eddie?
We're gonna wrap this video up. I think it's a done deal. Oh, we just got the little.
The hose?
The little. No, I can't remember which way I said this goes on. I think the shock absorber goes to the machine. And this part snaps on right here. That's funny. I watched that guy just knock this on in that video, but it ain't knocking on. I don't want to not have it hooked to something because I'll lose it, so I'm going to just put this on. There we go. Done deal. Didn't break nothing.
Any more parts?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, remember this and this. I'll do that right quick here. I won't forget where things go. Can you imagine taking it apart to this point and then not having time to finish and then trying to remember how to put this back together? I sure wouldn't want to be in those shoes. Alright, now we don't have room for that, so we're going to go like that and set our glass on there. I probably don't have room for that either. Let's see, this is the outside. Okay, so now, I don't remember, do we need anything in between this? Oh God, I hope not. Can't remember if we need I think that should be just how it goes right there, because we had glass between the wiper. I don't remember where the glass was over there. I'd sure hate to do this wrong and have to take it apart. Okay, what was in that hole? Don't remember. Something goes in there, probably the wiper. You know what goes through there though? Oh yeah, we need that little black thing. Where the heck did I put that? Over here. That must be the wiper water hose that goes through there. I don't even know where it is. Is it plugged in over there somewhere? I hope it's hanging in the machine, because I don't remember. Okay. All right, we got a few parts left there. A cap knot. Okay, remember we said the long end goes in here. I don't see any threads for this nut. I must be doing something wrong. Oh, there we go. You gotta pull up on that. Oh, that's starting to look like something. Okay, and this long thing. I think you gotta tighten this one to get that other one pulled up at the right angle. Okay. Yeah. It's not started yet though. This looks like a problem. Feels like I'm gonna cross thread it. The famous spin it backwards till it drops in the hole is not working. Oh my God, that thing is spinning. Oh, they don't want you to break the glass, that's why. I would imagine we should be getting these other pieces started so we don't tweak that glass too much right there. I want to get that in there so bad. Looks like it's got to move this way. There, now it looks lined up. Perfect. You probably don't want to tighten that too much. I don't know. I'm no expert, but there's got to be some sort of a safe spot. There, now this one is not spinning like it was before. I'm just gonna leave those loose until I get everything else started. And then we'll maybe try and cinch them up a little bit. Okay, so now these handles here, remember the orange thing points up and the hinge points down so it could slide in over there on the machine. Slides into the hinge pockets. Boom. So the finished nuts go out. These point out and down, so they go into the machine. So we're going to take one of these apart, keeping one of them together over here on the floor, so we remember how it goes back together. Okay, now this thing just came off, but it's not going to go through that hole put together. So we're going to take our nuts out, our bolts out of here. Okay, remember your plastic bushing that goes over this. And don't lose that. That's probably going to drop right in here. Yeah, it just goes in to protect the windshield right there. And then this thing goes here. Is that right? No, I think that goes on the inside. That rubber goes on the inside probably. I think this one's backwards. I'm gonna have to go look at a picture. Okay, picture. There it is. That whole assembly goes on the inside. Kind of points towards the inside of the cab. Okay, so that thing does go on the outside. How could, yeah, that hinge goes on the outside and the orange thing goes on the inside. And this is the bottom. The orange thing points up and the hinge points down. And that rubber does go out here and that points towards the outside. Just like that, I believe. Should have left my picture open. Yeah, hinges are on the outside, so that's definitely right. So if that's on the outside, then we got a spring on the other side. Okay, that's that metal frame in there, and that spring goes right up against that metal frame. And this points up when we're said and done. So this guy, well, that don't drop in there. Okay, here's that piece. This piece. Yeah, you can't have that plastic cap. Definitely needs to come off of there. Well, no, it doesn't, because it just drops in there. So you can just drop that baby in there and spin it until it locks. Now it's locked in. And then we put that through like so. But that, let's see. That goes there. This thing goes out. Yep. Oh geez, that thing just fell apart on me. Okay, so that goes there. And then the spring. And the orange thing and your bolt. But that's not going to go together because it's too tight. You'd have to compress the spring to do that. So we got to take this apart. Drop that in there. Now we can put our spring on and our bolt. And this is that one that was stripped, and this is a lock nut, so We get our 7/16 on there. Oh man. How is this gonna go back on? You would have to put this thing on before you put this on then. I just had it on. Oh man. Must be doing something wrong. Oh, okay, if we do this before we put this back together before I forget. Okay, so here's the one that's put together. And we're doing something like that right now. This is a tricky little setup right here. So that's going to end up like that when we're done. That looks backwards to me. Got to look at the picture again. So this points down at the windshield wiper motor, and it goes out away from the frame, just like that. So that's how that goes. Just like so. I don't remember how to get this orange thing in there, but that cap needs to be in there. You gotta take the plastic cap off. I'm gonna take these gloves off now that this glass is gone. This almost looks impossible. This would be one of the hardest parts, probably. Let's see. Yeah, that spring is not going to compress very easy. which means that orange thing has to be dropped down into that hole to get the bolt in. Okay, so this must go on after the fact, so we're going to leave that there. We're going to put our bolt in the orange thing. Which means I should have never taken it out of the orange thing. This looks like a bad situation. Oh, there, it just turns up. But those point upwards. So I've got this in backwards, or I just need to go one turn around. So it's pointing into the middle of the glass. Put this back on through those holes. You can see the T-holes there, hopefully. You line that up over that thing and just give it a quick spin to the right. Boom! That means you never had to take out this bolt right here, never had to come out. Just save you guys a ton of time and nightmare.